Greetings, St. Paul's. Blessings on this Monday. The Psalms appointed in the daily lectionary today are Psalms 1, 2, and 3. The first Psalm, in its first verse, begins, "Happy are they who have not walked in the counsel of the wicked, nor lingered in the way of sinners, nor sat in the seats of the scornful." As I reflect back, I hope maybe one last time, on the events in Washington, D.C. this past week, I have to say that I, like many of you, if not all of you, was both angry, sad, disappointed because of all the things that we saw and heard on that day and have been watching since. As I was speaking to others during this week, one of the things that I mentioned was that I had dreamed that my children would not have to grow up in an era where they would see these things. But I guess I was being unrealistic. I have to remember that I grew up not in those places, but in the eras of people like Idi Amin in Uganda, during the apartheid era, even though it was ending in South Africa, during the era of Papa and Baby Duck in Haiti, and all the different civil unrests that happened throughout Central America, from the Sandinistas and the Contras in Nicaragua on the northern part of from Costa Rica, and on the south with Rafael Noriega in Panama, and all the other things that happened in Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. I should not be surprised that this is the way humans behave. But I was surprised that it happened here in the U.S. I would have never thought that it would have happened here, just like I can't imagine it happening in my home country of Costa Rica. But I remind myself today of what I said in my sermon yesterday. This, unfortunately, is part of human nature. Among us, there are always those who want to take authority for themselves. They want to be the ones who control and decide everything. It is not new, and I surprised myself for being surprised to see that it happened. So what do we do from here? I say, simply we remain vigilant. It is our responsibility, those of us who care for the well-being of the collective, to do everything in our power to make sure that those who would want to usurp power for themselves to the detriment of others don't succeed. It is an everyday, every minute job. It is a responsibility that generations past had to deal with, and we have to deal with today. I pray that this overwhelming reality does not deter us, does not bring us down, but actually give us new and invigorated wills and commitments to fight for justice, freedom, and peace for all of God's creatures everywhere in the world. And now we have been given the opportunity to do that work, not thousands of miles away, but here on this, our very homeland. May you find yourself richly blessed by God, filled with the power of the Holy Spirit, to continue doing the work and ministry to which we are called in our time and in this place. Blessings to you all, St. Paul's.